Hey guys, welcome back to another Diecast video. This one, I I don't know how rare you would consider this. I'm not really someone to go and check rarity because I'm not really one to sell my stuff, so I don't really need to care about how rare something is. Although sometimes it is interesting. But I did see a screenshot one time where already on eBay this is like minimum $280 without shipping. Um, so but anyway, this is the Kevin Harvick Elite Darlington win, 124 scale, clearly. But it is let's get all this down. It is the special Flashcoat color commemorative 50th Cup Series win, available only to our CCA members. And normally if you're on the website, sometimes you see buttons, mostly for like the special finishes, like the color chrome and stuff like that, where it's like add membership. And only members, RCAA members can join, which it's really not that hard to become a member. It's like $20 lifetime, and then you're in forever. Um, but the reason why I got this, I'm not a huge fan of Harvick. Don't hate him at all. It's just like the majority of the drivers I'm just neutral on. I like Harvick, but he's not a favorite or anything. But the reason why I got this is just because I really like the commemorative diecast. I don't know if I'm sure I mentioned in the past, but I like these special commemorative ones, like have the Craft and Truck series, have the Chris Buescher. Have a bunch of actually Xfinity / Nationwide stuff. Have some Rookie of the Year stuff. Have Championship. That one is a race version and a championship. Another Rookie of the Year, Eric Jones and Daniel Suarez. I like that kind of stuff. And Byron, Rookie of the Year, is there as well. And then also, like special ones, like this is the 500th star for Kurt Busch. I like getting stuff like that. This one's pretty popular, Junior Last Ride. This one's a raced version. So stuff like that, stuff that commemorates something. And I know some people don't necessarily like the ones that have like the logos on the hood. I'm not hood, roof. Just I guess I kind of get that. Like it's not, true to the race version, but to me that kind of makes it cool. It very clearly lets you know what it is, to a general audience. What it is. I think that's kind of cool to have that they actually made this, because I'm sure they've done it in the past, but to my knowledge, I've never personally seen them offer something like this before. And I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure they have, but I've never personally seen it. So that's really cool that I was able to pre-order this right after the race happened and get it. And this is my first special finish in 124. I have a bunch of the 164 liquid colors from NASCAR Authentics, and I also have an old 1998, I think it is, gold Todd Bodine right there. And I think I also have like some gold number 26 car somewhere as well. But those are all 164. And this is my first. Actually, I take that back. I do actually have a gold. I'm sorry, this is less about the car at this point. I'm just like showing off stuff. But I got this for like $5 at a garage sale. Put in the light. This is Phil Parsons Alltel Gold. Obviously, the gold's a little dirty. I got, like I said, cheap at a garage sale years ago. But as far as modern stuff, and that one wasn't even made by Lionel. Like modern cars made by Lionel, and what we know today as the special finishes. I've never had one before, and so this is kind of cool. Now, honestly, it's not as different as I kind of expected. Like I can kind of see. Let's bring out, because I have the standard Busch light here. You can see it is a little different on the shade of blue, but it's not like overly well done. You can see the kind of metallic shininess in it. Now, I watched a video from Lionel. It's supposed to change colors in the light, kind of like a rainbow. And honestly, now that I'm doing it, I guess I can kind of see it in the sunlight. But in the video, even, the guy was kind of struggling to actually make it happen. But I don't know how well this is coming on camera, but I can actually see that, which is kind of cool. Flashcoat color, kind of cool. So anyway, I've been rambling for 5 minutes about this car. I tend to do that when I get a car that I'm really excited for. I think I did the same thing for the Michael Self car, but that was last year. But yeah, this is really cool. Obviously, I don't have the box out. It was just a standard Elite box. You got some other stuff in there. You had the Lionel Garage. You had something else. Oh, it was the return policy, and then you had the certificate of authenticity for Elite, which I don't care about. They're all the same. Although this one did say that it was a special finish and that was Flashcoat, but that's really the only difference. So I didn't feel it was worth showing off. And like I said, the box is just normal Elite box. There's nothing to really see there if you know what those look like. Anyway, this is DIN 281 of only 288. So pretty high on the production list there. But with it, you get this. You get the stat car, Darlington, South Carolina, May 17th, 2020. This is the first race back from COVID. Harvick scores 50th win at Darlington. And then you also have this sticker, which is really cool. Obviously, first you get a win sticker. That's all standard. This and the stat card is standard. But then you get this as well with this car. The 50th Cup Series win is a sticker. Just like the normal win sticker. That's really cool. And as I mentioned before, it is extremely cool to me that they offered something like this, something commemorative like this. And something that, can I just say, I find it really odd that for the longest time, Harvick was only winning in like special paint schemes, which is cool because that's more paint schemes, that's more diecast to sell with different paint schemes. But every time you'd win, it would normally be Busch. I think most of the time it was Busch, but it was always in a special paint scheme. Like you had this one, which is very similar to the normal light, but as you can see, it's the Your Face Here car. Then you also had the 4th of July one. You had kind of the throwback mountain one. He won at Pocono. You had the corn farmers one at Atlanta, and there's others that I'm missing, but I know he's won in other special paint schemes. I think at this point, and he won at the throwback race as well. At this point, I think he has one in the normal Busch Light, but it's just kind of strange to me that for the longest time, he was only winning in special paint schemes, this being the first of them. But anyway, let's get on to the actual car. As I mentioned, it's Elite, so you have the metal, see the DIN number there again, RCAA Elite. Have the antenna. I have two other Elites only. I have the Jamie McMurray McDonald's, and then I have actually another Harvick New Hampshire win from last year. Both of those, this part of the antenna fell off completely. So I don't have those. I just have like the base of this. We'll see how long this takes to fall off. I can see why lots of people don't actually use the antennas. I mean, I think it's a nice touch, but I can see why, because they just fall apart so easy. You have, let's come back to the hood, because that's a tight fitting hood. I'm going to need that pen to open it. This is fuel cell, if you can see that, fuel cell. And let's get on to the hood here. I'm going to have to pause the video, because like I said, I'm going to need this to open it from underneath. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Something I noticed, I don't know what's different, but I used to be able to like open it from underneath, kind of like in front of the tire. And it wasn't just because it was turned. It wasn't turned like that. But I couldn't do it. Something was blocking the way, so I had to do it more at the base of the hood there. I'm not really sure what that was about, but here's your Elite engine detail. Not a whole lot, honestly. Could be a lot better. Underneath, you have a bunch of sponsors, actually. You have Ford, Mobil One, Haas, and Wix Filters. You have 4 sponsors under there. So now let's get on to, I guess, all the standard stuff I talk about on here. I'm done, showing off the features. Oh, and there's one more thing, actually. Elite, you have the rear suspension. Then you kind of have separate suspension. It doesn't go all at once, but you have it kind of like side to side, one tire at a time. There and there. Yeah. This one isn't going as well. Like, it's working, but not as well as this side. But anyway. So this is obviously pretty much the Busch Light paint scheme, but just with a few differences. You have, as I mentioned, Flashcoat color, but basically it is that light blue as the main color. And then you have the design of mountains and forest and wildlife. It all looks very beautiful, kind of faded in the background. I'm not sure if I've checked this car. I didn't see anything different, because I know a couple years ago, people were talking about they always hide images based on what track they're at. I didn't see anything in here. The only one that I know of that exists, because there's an actual picture of it, is in Atlanta. There's like a peach hidden somewhere back there, and I've seen it. But that's the only one that I know for sure exists. I don't know if they still do that or not. But, well, you still have the nice design of the mountains, trees. Really cool stuff. See like a stream going there. Really beautiful stuff. Looks like more water with trees in the background on the back here. And I don't know if this is the same design. I think it's a little bit different design than on the other side, but more of that wildlife. And that's the extent of the paint scheme. I actually really love paint schemes that have actual pictures on them. I always have, and this is no exception. So the number, obviously there's no roof number on this, but the number on the side is white with the silver and dark blue outline. Sponsors, you have Busch Light, hashtag your face here, hashtag your face here, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Jimmy John's, Haas, Rush Truck Centers, Exalta. Over here in the C Post, Mobile One, B Post, Ford, Mobile One, Haas, Fields, Hunt Brothers Pizza. I noticed you actually have some detail over here on the side. On past your side window, you have that wire. Some of those, I don't know what to call those, but you see what I'm talking about, hopefully. On the back, you have Busch Light, Mobile One over there in the corner. Busch Light on the deck lid, and on the roof, you have nothing because, you know, this logo. And obviously, that's the same logo from the sticker, clearly. Last thing to really talk about, I guess, is race damage. There's not really much damage. It's mostly dirt. You see the only real bit of something is right around this area right here. And honestly, that's really it as far as damage. There's not even like any exhaust or anything, but you can see a ton of dirt though. See white on the logo there. See some stuff up here too that I just noticed as I'm talking, and there's 3 Ford logos in front of the camera. Stuff going on right there. Especially in the white of the number, you can see all that dirt. That's really cool. You can see it kind of going all the way back right there. And same story on this side. Actually, not to the same extent. The other side was dirtier. You have the dirt and more, but basically you can see it on the white. One thing I actually forgot to mention, they do have the Real Heroes project, hashtag the Real Heroes. I don't remember how many races they had it for. I think they had it at least until the Coke 600. I don't remember how long they had it, but obviously it's for, you know, essential workers and stuff like that. Everyone had a name up here, and actually this one, I'm sure most people are familiar with the commercial where they have a bunch of athletes with like their jerseys, and in Harvick's case the fire suit, where they duct tape names of an essential worker on it. So this guy is pretty famous from commercials now, because of Harvick saying his name, you know, 100 times on TV. But over his name, duct tape Dr. Josh Hughes. And like I said, if that name is familiar, you've probably seen the commercial one too many times like I have. It's been off the air for months now, but like, you know, back in like April and May and June, they were playing that a lot. Last real thing, there's the win sticker, by the way. The Cup Series one. I guess tires, you know, they always have small little details. I don't know how many people actually care about the tires detail, but I really like it. You can see the lug nuts are actually colored yellow on this. You see, I don't know what these numbers mean. You see L4 on the top, obviously left number 4. I don't know what all this is right here on the very top. 77, 89, 91, 98, and 76. I don't know what all that means. I see left front again in red. That one says 10. You know, I don't know. You see, and all those numbers, those patterns of 5 numbers, are on all of them. So is the 10. Yeah, I'm not sure. They didn't take, because it also says number 4, which means it's the Force tires, like right there. But then I don't know what the 10 is. I mean, the number 10 is Almirola. That's their teammate. I don't really get that. There's more. That one's not that scuffed up. None of these are really scuffed up. I guess they probably change tires soon. They're not too clean to where they have stickers on them or anything. I know some of them do have stickers on them still. That's kind of a cool touch. But these ones are still, nevertheless, pretty new. So anyway, that's a good video. That's a 16-minute video. Like I said, I know most of it was me kind of rambling, but I tend to do that, and I'm excited about something. Clearly, I'm very excited about this. Already going for almost $300 on eBay at minimum. So interesting. I'm glad I got this. Nice, like I said, first modern special finish 124 that I have. That's really cool. First Flashcoat. And I really like the exclusive, special commemorative car. That's really cool. I really like stuff like that. Now, like I said, I don't know if they did it in the past. I don't remember if they did it for Kyle Busch's, 200th win last year. I do have the race version of that in 164. I don't remember if they ever made that like this. They could have, but the only one I can remember is obviously this one. And besides, all the normal ones they do, like the Rookie of the Years and the championships. So other than that, that's pretty much it for me. Cool car. I really like it. I have another cool one coming up next time. Promo car that's recently been released. I'm sure some of you probably know what that is. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.